Alright, so I have FaceTime, and FaceTime is a video calling application that allows you to be able to play someone. FaceTime was created by Apple Incorporated. Its initial release was announced by CEO Steve Jobs in 2010. The first version was released through iOS 4 on the iPhone 4, which had the first front-facing camera. No Wi-Fi is necessary in later versions of the app, and the app is only compatible with Apple devices. Before FaceTime, there was other ways to video call. There was web cameras, the invention of Skype, but CEO Steve Jobs kind of took the previous media, which was video calling, and made it new, kind of how Mainovich discusses how old media becomes new media. And this is a never-ending cycle in the world of new media and technology. The use of FaceTime, how do people use FaceTime? It's really simple. You just connect to the app, and you can dial connect with any one of your contacts that's an Apple user. When you connect, you can either use the front-facing camera, or you can use the back camera to kind of show specifically what you're doing. And you can use FaceTime across multiple Apple devices, which kind of agrees with the black box fallacy and using multiple devices to use the app. The Apple users are the participatory culture of FaceTime. The necessity of FaceTime is consumer-driven. It exists only because the participants exist. And this shows the convergence culture of the Apple users in FaceTime because they share their information through the application. The advantages of FaceTime, the ultimate advantage is to visually communicate with family and friends, to share stories and experiences. It's great for long-distance relationships and family that lives far away. And this couldn't be possible without the mobility of the app and the number of devices you can use to access it as well. Apple engineer Robert Garcia explained the first time he truly saw the power of FaceTime was when he used the app to connect to his mother-in-law to share the birth of his newborn daughter. So that story kind of just really shows the power of being able to be in two places at once, because she probably wouldn't have been able to be there without it. And the downside of FaceTime, the question arises if FaceTime could have the power to replace real face-to-face communication. In the reading we did with the machine stops, Kuno wishes to kind of interact with his mother without the machine, whereas she just wants to sit in a chair and connect with him through the machine. So FaceTime kind of creates this fear for a world without the desire for human interaction. And consumers view the app as kind of just cool and fun way to connect with their friends, but in reality, there's a bunch of numerical data and coding that's running through their Apple devices. And this is how Mainovich discusses transcoding and how there's always a computer screen between us and the users. So it kind of gives us a distortion of reality. So one is able to visually communicate with family, friends, and loved ones no matter the distance. FaceTime is a powerful way to communicate, but it also will never be able to replace face-to-face communication. And it's interesting to think about what's next for video calling technology and the future for video calling.